So over the last few years in NBA history, so many players have said so much funny shit, bro. Retired. Some of them play in the league today. I have a slew of quotes, and I want you guys to guess which NBA player, past or present, said this quote.
The sentence in the past few years, some people have said funny shit is hilarious. Like, man, it's been a funny year for jokes. Like,
it's been a funny goddamn 25
jokes
years,
are up
bro.
right now.
on there to the moon. Okay.
So first quote up. I'm not a role model. Just because I dunk a basketball doesn't mean I should raise your kids.
Okay. I feel like when I hear I'm not a role model, I famously think of Charles Barkley. Did somebody else say this, or was it Charles Barkley?
Damn it, this is Charles Barkley. Damn.
Hey, this is one of the most famous quotes that defines Charles Barkley.
Yeah.
He said, don't
Okay.
even think I'm a good guy.
Okay.
I'm not even going to lie to you.
you had to pick one of the more crazier NBA players who said some crazy shit.
Yeah.
And that was good. You're cooking so far.
Yeah, we talked about Charles Barkley when Donovan's dad was on the show, and the first thing he said was, listen, he said he's not a role model.
Exactly.
I believe him.
Exactly. That's a good one.
This is a funny quote. I feel like this is going to stick with him forever. This is just his
100%.
legacy.
Yeah.
You know, it's a legacy of...
He had a commercial line saying, I'm not a role model.
Yeah.
And people were
Really?
still like, nah, I'm buying those shoes. Do you know how like beloved you have to be to tell people you're not a good guy and they still buy your shoes?
You
Yeah.
know how much you got to dunk a basketball to people to not care that you're saying I'm not good? Like, that's crazy.
People
Next
still
up,
want him to raise their kids.
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one.
I'm watching the
Still, to
history.
this day.
Wait, people do. Never mind. I'm watching the History Channel in the club, and I'm just wondering, how do these people know what's going on the sun? Ain't nobody ever been.
Oh, this is a tweet. I forgot who
This is a
said
tweet.
this. I remember this tweet, but I can't remember who said
History
it.
Channel in the club?
Big brain thinker.
It's not Kevin Durant, is it?
Damn it, it's Kevin Durant.
Let's go.
Whoa, man, you're on a burner right now.
One notable, famous tweeter, Kevin Durant, be on Twitter. And secondly, he's talked about being in the club and thinking about anything but the people in the club.
Exactly. There's literally footage of him in the club just practicing his form. It's hilarious, bro.
He's outside and he's thinking about inside every time.
This man is a
This
thinker.
picture is hilarious.
This is
Big
crazy.
brain.
This is from the air he tweeted that.
Yeah.
Let's just let that, let's bask in that for a second. Let's take that in.
Type
Moment of
shit.
silence for Kevin Durant.
Quick flick for the snap.
On to the next quote.
If you see me in a fight with a bear, pray for the bear.
An NBA player said that?
Or
Who's oh
Yes.
That's a quote from who said it wasn't a rapper. Who said that?
It's some rapper.
Hey, the bear. You heard the
if you
bear.
see me in a fight with a grizzly bear, help the bear.
Yeah.
What NBA player said that too?
Yes.
My
It's-
mind goes to Zach Randolph. I don't know.
I'm going either Dylan Brooks or Draymond Green.
No, you're closer to Zach Randolph.
Lance Stevenson?
No, not Lance
This
Stevenson.
Tony
feels
Allen.
very
No, it's
Okay.
a guard though. It's
a guard.
Michael-
Retired.
Retired guard who said this. If you see me in a fight with a grizzly bear, pray for the bear.
Tony Allen.
I said that just now.
Oh,
Nope.
This could be anybody. This is just
This is a Hall of Famer.
it's a Hall of Famer.
Allen
Gary
Iverson.
Payton.
Nope.
Damn. Michael Jordan?
Close?
Close to Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
It's not Gary Payton. It's a guard that's close. So it's a 90s guard. It's a Hall of Famer.
Just says a whole lot of cool shit, bruh.
It's an Aura Farmer. It's an
Aura
Aura
Farmer,
Farmer.
exactly.
Probably one of the OG Aura Farmers. A 90s
And not
guard.
intentionally either, too. It's just there.
He's a
Walks in
90s
breathing
guard
room.
that just says cool shit.
just walks and breathes.
Yeah.
Just dope. Did we say Allen Iverson?
Yeah, I said AI.
Not him. Close to Michael Jordan. Kobe
Yes.
Bryant.
Kobe Bryant, yes.
Okay.
This is Kobe coded.
When did he say this?
When-
I think it
What's
was in
the
the early
context?
2000s.
Pray
I
for
don't
the bear.
remember this.
That does not feel like it's up his alley, but who might I disagree?
Kobe Bryant.
All right, cool.
I'm tired of getting a taste of him.
Stop
I want
it. Stop it. You're not even going to get the whole load of this. This is Paul Pierce.
You got us so excited. Okay. This was
This is
indeed
iconic.
Paul Pierce.
There's nothing more synonymous with Paul Pierce than wanting loads. Like this is his legacy from now on.
I didn't even want to write this down, but I had to.
Like this is the first thing I think about when I think of Paul Pierce. I think about that load. And he never got it. That's the bad part.
Like he knew exactly what he was
Never got
doing
the
when he
whole
was
load.
riding this suit. Or
Like,
when
never
he
got
said
the
the
whole
suit.
He's gonna go to the grave wanting that load.
Just half loads. Just half loads. His whole career.
Just half loads. He only gets small loads.
Can never
And that's a
finish the
problem.
business, man.
That's a problem.
That's the issue, man.
What is the recipe?
Ew, man.
Oh, what an all-time quote. I don't even remember the context. Were you talking about a team that's like disappointing or something?
He was
think-
talking about a player who's growing in like in his game, but I forgot who he was talking about. I feel like was it like Tatum or something?
No, I don't think he was talking about a player.
Yeah, whatever. Regardless, he won the
Regardless,
load.
he said it and it went platinum.
It did. I still remember.
Next quote. Y'all know how we have dogs and stuff, right? So I think it was bigger people in the world before us, and the dinosaurs was they pets.
Tyler Hero.
No, but same, not same level player. He's worse than Tyler Hero, and he's playing today.
Kyle
Holmgren?
Kuzma.
No, he's light skin though.
Light skin playing.
Like
today.
light skin, or like we make fun of him and call him light skin.
He's actually light skin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is somebody that he has a platform. He just been thinking through things.
Oh, Michael Porter Jr.
No, that is a great guess
Okay,
though.
my bad.
That is
That's a good
Michael. Hey
guess.
man, he will say something like this.
word?
I, won't
I
put it
remember this
past him.
quote on the back of my head. I have a remembrance of this.
He said, "Yeah, that's tough."
So it's a
Stupid.
imagine you see someone in the lobby and you gotta go upstairs.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
That's tough.
I wouldn't like that. If you know the reference, good for you.
Oh man. I
Damn,
will
so-
say he played in the. Right now he plays in the Western Conference. Played in the West for majority of his career.
He's light skinned. He's not good. Jordan Poole.
No, you're getting
Oh, that's East. Fuck.
closer though.
Jordan Clarkson.
Damn, you got it. There we go.
Oh.
Jordan Clarkson level brain. There we go.
I haven't heard Jordan Clarkson talk before. But I'm glad this is my intro to his thoughts.
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully this is the last time.
Because what if the dinosaurs was they pets? Like, what if? Someone needs to talk about it.
Man, he was fried saying this.
These are combos we gotta have.
I know.
Nobody wants to talk about that though.
Next up, me shooting 40% at the foul line is just God's way of saying nobody's perfect.
You know what this is?
It
I know
has
who
to
it
be
is.
Shaq.
It's not Shaq, but you're close. It's another guy who can do everything well. And if you gave him a shot, he would be so good that you probably couldn't trust him to be a good person. This is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You're wrong. It is Shaq.
Oh,
But Giannis did say something super similar to this.
he said the
though.
same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he did. He said it from three. He was like,
Yeah.
yeah, he said it from three.
Yeah, he said,
There we
I'm
go.
handsome, got a family, great teammates,
Yeah.
blah, blah. God had to humble me. That's what Giannis
That's
said.
what he said. God to humble me.
Yeah,
Look at that. Old Shaq and new Shaq are on the same wavelength.
exactly.
Look at
They
that.
both know what's up.
Yep. It's just 40% at the foul line is egregious.
You're
Like,
right. Why did I say
Yeah,
Giannis?
Giannis is not
Yeah.
that
That's
bad.
ridiculous. My brain definitely just like saw the quote and immediately filled it in with 3-point. I didn't even let you finish. I was already thinking.
54 from Trey Ball is OD shooting hang pulls.
My goat.
It's the newly minted NBA champion.
My goat. White boy of the year.
Chet Holmgren.
Chet Holmgren.
Minnesota's
You guys got
finest.
Look at that picture. Look at him.
What makes him talk like that? Why does he talk like that?
Well, you see when he looks in the mirror.
Mhm.
What do you think he sees?
He sees somebody who
He sees Victor Wembanyama. That's what he sees when he looks in the mirror.
Victor doesn't even talk
Exactly.
like this.
Victor
If
be over there with the
Wembanyama
mumps in
talked
him.
like this, I would be more concerned because I was like, "You're from over there. You don't
Yeah.
even know what this means. You don't have this speech pattern over there."
Never mind. He looks in the mirror. He sees Anthony Davis. My bad.
They are not talking about OD hang pools over croissants. This is not. It's not what
They're
they
not
do.
talking about 54 from Trey Balls, OD shooting hang pulls anywhere. Nobody's ever said this sentence besides Chet Holmgren.
Especially in
Words being
Minnesota,
said.
bro.
It's never been said before. You know?
The way he's arranging syllables is breathtaking.
Can't you think that I'm fucking clocking standing on business? Same vibes, bro. I'm clocking and standing on business.
It reminds me of.
Exactly.
And if the rumors is true, you left your mom's in the hood.
Smoke them, you
Somebody
five.
just smoked at you. And if it's not true, Shorty's just talking shit. Her and Chet would have a great night.
Oh man, this is so nasty.
Yeah, Shorty's just talking shit.
We've gotten so much run out of that clip. We've referenced it like 4 or 5 times.
It's
already.
one of my favorite clips of
And if
all
the
time.
rumors is true,
The word dog comes up a lot. Well, I was a wolf. I used to eat dogs.
This sounds like Michael Beasley.
that does sound like Big Michael Beasley.
It's not Michael Beasley, but you're very far off.
Kevin Garnett.
No.
Okay, this is somebody that has a reputation for being a dog and he knows it.
Yep.
Somebody probably working in media.
Len Stevenson.
He doesn't work in media.
Meta World Peace.
No, he's one of the greatest of all time, though.
One of the greatest of all time. Is
One
it
of the
Shaq again?
greats. No, not Shaq.
Shaq would say this shit.
Yeah. Someone.
He said he doesn't work in media.
I'm not thinking through things right now.
And you pick the most media guy out here.
It's the worst guess. One of the greatest of all time. When you say that, it's like top 20 player of all time.
I would spread. He's top 30 for sure.
Top 30 of all
easily
time.
without it. I don't have to think about it.
I used to eat dogs.
Yep.
Hakeem Elijah? No, Hakeem. No.
He's old.
Old.
You're getting close. He's old.
He's old.
Mhm.
I used to eat dogs. Okay, so who was there from like the 70s and 80s that's known for this type of dog eat dog? Julius Erving?
Nope, not Julius Irving.
Jerry West.
Jerry West was a cold motherfucker, man. Rest his
Oh.
soul. Oh my God. He
That's
was
tough.
a guy.
You know what? You alright, white boy.
Yeah.
You alright.
Used to eat dog. It was tough, man.
I wasn't even considering white players, man. This is tough.
Yep,
My
exactly. The coldest of all
You
time.
alright, white boy. My bad.
Respect.
Respect, Jerry.
Fucking legend.
I've never lost a game. I just ran out of time.
I know a sore loser when I see it. There's Michael Jordan.
Damn, it is. I thought you were
That's
going to say
Michael
Paul George. It is Michael Jordan.
I've never seen this one. That's funny.
Yeah, he's literally insane. He's a lunatic, but lunatic in the best way.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
My bad. That's actually not sore loser. I know a gambler where I see it.
No, I guarantee you when he loses in gambling, he is a sore loser. This man is not built for losing.
We're going to turn this team around 360 degrees.
This everybody on Twitter. Nobody
And beat my
understands.
ass once.
Nobody understands the difference between 180 and 360.
I can't remember who said this. It was recent. I remember this being said, but I don't remember who said it.
I will say he is a coach now.
He's a coach now. Jason Kidd?
Damn, it was Jason Kidd.
There we go. That graphic.
Yo, man, he must have said this during his Brooklyn Nets days. And
That's
that
hilarious.
that makes sense because it was straight up a disaster.
No, it wasn't a great time. Well, there was a couple of years, but
Yeah. I can be bought. If they paid me enough, I'd work for the Klan.
Charles
Shaq.
Barkley.
It was Charles Barkley.
I can only imagine one player that would say this, given his reputation amongst people that this fits. I'm not surprised.
At the top of the show, he let everyone know, yo, I am not a role model. I see why exactly. You work for the Klan is crazy.
Only Charles Barkley would reference the Klan for no reason. This makes sense.
He can be bought.
You know what he said
assume
about
Shaq too.
because you know, like he went to Auburn, and so one time he said if Alabama and Afghanistan were playing in a game, I'd root for a 0-0 tie. Like,
That's hilarious.
We could have done a whole video just on Charles Barkley quotes alone, bro.
We got to do that in the future.
Yeah.